NorCal. 209 King of Comedy. It's Rick without the K. James presents, in my opinion, podcast.
And 1, 2,
what does that mean?
3. Here we go. All right, you guys, we're gonna do another clip. I'm gonna be off camera this clip, but I wanted to know what you guys have as far as the weirdest fucking thing that happened at a comedy show.
Let's talk about this real quick over here.
We're gonna go.
We got
Kabir
super headliner Jay Rich and super headliner Rudy Ortiz over here. Let's fucking do that.
I saw it.
Come on,
right off the bat.
And Kabir doing very well. What is the question?
Who's the leader here? Something's happening.
Yeah, so like who? You're the director and he's the host, or vice versa?
I'm gonna host the shit out of this.
Right now, I'm doing both.
Okay.
I'm doing
And
both.
Let's give some of the
But we're
responsibility
gonna shoot
to
it over
Kabir.
Let's
only
do the
because
hosting.
I forgot
You host
we
it.
Quick
switched.
question. Very good question here.
This is a
I
good
got
one.
a good one.
I can feel it.
What was the question that you wanted to yell at me?
What's the craziest thing we ever did at a comedy show?
You know,
No, craziest thing that ever happened. Or craziest thing
Craziest thing,
Well, here's
craziest,
the thing,
weirdest fucking thing.
be more
Had
specific.
someone strip,
Well, I'm
pull
gonna
a
give you this
nipple
one.
out during your set, something weird, something.
The weird thing
you got
about-
your ass beat.
Well, the good thing
once
about
or twice, Kabir.
No, never.
No.
Jay Rich, Rudy Ortiz, and myself.
Yeah.
We've been basically being as professional as possible and destroying shows repeatedly. So we're not actually. We've never really been in that situation where somebody would be like, you know, like an asshole to us. Has there been a situation like that for you
Never
guys?
been in a situation.
Never.
I always kill wherever I'm at.
My craziest situations have been at open mics.
Oh, yeah,
Because
open
an open
mics
mic is not a show. An open mic is not doesn't have that sense of order.
Right.
An open mic is just exactly what it's called. It's open mic. Anybody can get on that motherfucker. But if that is the question, though, I will say this: the craziest thing I have ever seen. 2 things. Number 1, at La Rocca's in San Francisco. This is like 7 or 8 years ago. I saw this guy at open mic. He was up there doing his jokes and shit, and a fucking person ran up on stage and grabbed him.
Jeez.
And dipped him.
Just dipped him.
And the dude,
like a tackle.
bro, he dipped him like a fucking like one of those Dairy Queen snow cones. Like
Jeez.
just fucking dipped him, right? And
Like
the dude, the
goddamn
comic was
cone
so
ice cream.
petrified that this motherfucker never resisted. He just, from the moment he was picked up, he just like froze up and got dipped.
That's why it's very important to all the comedians that's watching this podcast here.
Don't get dipped.
No, it's very important to do your push-ups, okay?
Right.
Do your push-ups. It's crazy people in the crowd. And in order for you to be a good comic, you need to be reckless.
Yeah.
And if you're reckless, somebody is always going to be, it might be one. If nobody's trying to fight you, you're not being reckless enough.
Right. You're not being creative enough.
Alameda Comedy Club, it was a heckler so mad and knocked over everybody's drink.
No way, really?
Is that real?
What happened? Why was he so mad?
They got it on Facebook. No, they was just drunk and shit, and I tried to do.
Did
the
he do it
joke
on
over
purpose,
him.
though?
On purpose, start slapping shit and
Really?
But I
had a
talked
conniption
about it
for
for
no
10
reason.
minutes straight. The whole crowd was going crazy on.
Oh,
him,
you got
laughing,
to, bro.
And wow. But they got more upset at the crowd laughing than anything, and just started kicking people's chairs and all the shit all the way out.
Wait,
Shout
who
out
got
to
more upset at the crowd laughing?
the heckler. So shout out to Patrick, the owner. What's his last name?
Patrick Ford.
Patrick Ford, yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Patrick Ford, who recorded the whole thing. You can see it on his page right now. If you go to Facebook, follow Patrick Ford, the owner of the Alameda Comedy Club, where he's seen me destroy the heckler, and then the heckler destroyed themselves.
You know what's fucked
and
up
bounced
about that,
out.
Jay?
Love
If that motherfucker would have had like an emotional support animal,
Right.
if he would have had an emotional support rabbit, they would have been like, "Hey, man," they would have told you, "Hey, back off, buddy. You're scaring the rabbit."
Oh, but the good news is the heckler called the club the following morning and apologized.
there we go.
Really?
Finally.
He called the club and said, "My apologies for fucking up your."
Finally.
For acting crazy, I don't know. Said they were drunk and they
That's
had
pretty
somebody,
badass.
Somebody passed away and they was going through some things.
Yeah.
Well,
so
I
is
don't
the
want to
number
hear
one
your
excuse.
fucking stories. You
Listen, with all
fucked up
due
my
respect,
set.
I don't know what he
That's
did
really
or
bad.
she did
Right.
to pass away, but you know.
Yeah, maybe they were
I
in a
had
dice
nothing to do with
game.
it.
Maybe they fucking got shot in a dice game. How about
So
that?
I got 2 questions for you guys, real quick.
Yeah.
Legit questions. What was your? So here's a question right here. What was like literally the best comedy show that you've ever done in your life?
Go ahead and answer that.
It doesn't have to
Because
be like.
it's
you
been-
know,
I'll tell you right now.
Every set I do is great, so I don't know. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's
You can
true. With
start.
Jay, it's so hard to pick because everything he touches is gold.
Like titties are being pulled out,
Right.
bras are being thrown on the stage
He
on a
shits money.
day-to-day basis.
He shits money.
Very good.
So everything Jay does is great.
I don't know.
Except for that one time I booked you. Remember that shit? It was
Yeah, when you
terrible.
booked me, then dicks start coming out. It was a gay club he put me on. I didn't know.
I told you to bring your hot pants. All right, the greatest show I ever did was, I want to say 2017. I was on the road with Frankie Quinones, Chris Estrada.
You're name dropping.
I'm name dropping. No, because I want them to get credit for how dope this fucking thing was.
Really name dropping though.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm not, believe me, Jay. Nobody's watching
One
this.
name was dropped.
Nobody's watching this, so this ain't gonna help me at all.
I'll give you one.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna lose points in my career because I did this fucking podcast. I can't even finish my chicken wings because this motherfucker. No, all right. But it was Denver 2017. It was my first time at Comedy Works. We had just left the Acme Comedy Club in Minnesota, and this fool got booked while we were, because this is Frankie's tour. Okay. So he got booked while we were in Minnesota. It was a beautiful thing. We stopped in fucking Denver on a Sunday to do 2 shows. The first show was so fucking fire, bro. The crowd was so I guess it was a combination of the fact that the show was great.
Right.
And then also, I think the people of Denver were just like, oh, this fool Frankie Quinones is coming out of nowhere.
The combination is Denver.
Denver.
You can't have a bad show in Denver.
Dude,
with all due respect, I love Frankie, but I'm just saying that, like, at the end of the day.
No, you're right. Because
it's all fucking fire.
Even after that show, I actually got booked off of that show to come and headline myself.
And you fucking...
And it's absolutely true, bro. Yep. Denver is such... I say all that to say this. Denver is a fucking phenomenal comedy city.
And by the way...
And they made for my best night in comedy ever.
Did you get laid out in
No
Denver?
bullshit.
Did you get laid?
No, but 2 girls did want to suck my dick, but one of them had like a snaggle tooth, and I was like, bitch, this looks dangerous.
I thought this was a Christian podcast.
Oh, this really ticks me off, man.
It ticks me off, bro.
No, but that's my reply to that question, and it will always be until something better comes along, because that shit was fire.
Right, and for me, I just got off a 60-state tour.
True.
And we made it all
60
way.
states?
60
Emotional states, depression,
like a real
sadness,
everything. Just happiness,
60
anger,
American states?
anger, a lot of anger, jealousy.
I was just on a whole state of... My state of mind was fucked up. But I ended up doing this small club over in Fremont. What's it called? I think...
Mojo's?
Kabir hosted some shit like that. Buddy. And it wonderful show. No, all bullshit aside, I think the best show that I ever had was actually a competition, to be real.
Really?
The competition I did, I won the $10,000 comedy competition.
Tommy T's, buddy?
Right here,
Nice.
Tommy T's. Now, let me tell you something that's weird about that show. The whole crowd was fucking fire. Upstairs, downstairs, fucking packed to the motherfucker. It's weird because when I got on stage, I'm so fucking nervous. When I grabbed the mic, I lightweight went into a coma, and my body took over and did the whole fucking set. And when I said thank you, everybody, I came back to myself. And when I looked into the crowd, like, I remember no faces, no nothing. I just went into a fucking zone.
You went into a zone.
This guy beat like fucking 30 headliners that night.
But that was like the weird, and I've been in many competitions, y'all know that. But that in particular one, when I grabbed the mic, it's like something just... And then when I finished, I said, thank you all for having me. Then I came back to who I was. And then I looked around and everybody was just fucking cheering and fucking...
This fool woke up. He was like, huh? What?
Right. It was almost like a fucking dream. Yeah. Like, I've never had a set like that. Like, I was like, it was like amazing.
Yeah, you were...
Because to be real, I didn't think I was going to win.
That's crazy.
I didn't think I was going to win. I was like,
who was in the finals? Do you remember who was in the finals with you?
It was. I remember the lineup. I think it was. I got first place. Mario Hodge got second place.
Of course.
Dennis Gaxiola
Big
got third place.
Yes, sir.
Insane Wayne got fourth.
Hold on a second. No disrespect to the 3 he just mentioned, but Insane Wayne.
He's funnier than all of you.
No, for real. No, that's why I mean,
I wasn't trying to be right.
Was it judges?
No, it was.
Did people just say
half judges, half crowd.
Wow.
It was half judges, half crowd. Now, that's
was
why
it judges your family?
No, that's why I said in the beginning I didn't think I was going to win.
Bruh, you
guys must I was going to be happy with third place because third place was going to leave with $1,000.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? No.
But I won the whole fucking thing. Like, I literally grabbed the mic and blacked out. And then I woke up when I said, thank you all. It was weird as fuck.
Wow.
But that was like the best show ever.
You know what's hella weird
you
as
guys,
fuck?
I forgot to hit record.
Insane Wayne.
You better not fucking be saying that. I'll slap myself.
No.
Do you guys
I'll jump out this window.
Hey, by the way, real quick, that comedy competition came from the first Tommy T's comedy competition, was the 10,000 thing. Where Sammy and I it was a crazy competition. So I came in second, Sammy came in first.
Nice.
And there was a tremendous amount of talent on that.
So basically,
It's pretty
me and
amazing.
Sammy beat you. So the thing is, when no, nobody's fucking with
Kabir's like,
Kabir.
I gotta be honest with you, that's probably the
Like,
correct
I never
way.
thought of it like that. Bro.
Hey, no, but Kabir is a motherfucking monster. All the people on the podcast watching, if you don't know him, you should. He's been fucking with it before I started doing comedy. Like he
Ric
used to walk
James is
in.
rolling his eyes right
No,
now.
for
I
real.
wish I
No,
was on
no.
camera
All
right
bullshit.
now.
Hey, like I was telling Kabir outside, I know Ric James, but I don't know Ric James. Like we know each other enough to say, "Hey, bro, what's happening?" That type of shit. We don't really work with each other. But I've really watched his full set tonight. Motherfucking
Rick, you're fire.
Fire.
Very good.
Thank
Yeah.
you, thank you.
Rick,
guys.
why you didn't tell me you was fire like that, bro? Like he's just
Have you not
every
been
time
watching?
when I see him
10
in
years
clubs,
of fucking killing it,
no,
buddy.
all I do when me and him interact, we're having a fucking bar.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's never like I'm not watching this set. He's probably not watching my set. But tonight I sat there and I'm like, this dude is the fucking truth.
He was
question.
murking.
Quick question for both of you guys.
Wait. Let me ask him this.
Oh, shit.
Real quick.
Go for it,
off
Jay-Z.
camera, because I want to know at what point. Just because you said that, right? Like I've been doing comedy since 2009.
Okay.
What year did you start, Kabir?
I started about
question.
2008.
2008. Rudy. 2009.
Man, I
2010,
want to say,
right?
yeah, 2009, 2008.
TV credit every
13,
year
but
since
really
2000
end of
13.
12. End of 12.
Yeah.
All right. Now I asked that because what you were saying about the set tonight, everybody here rocked the stage, right?
Right.
At what point did you feel comfortable and know that you had at least a good 10-minute fire set?
When Rudy started asking me for joke advice, he was like, "Dude, help with my set. I'm fucking bombing out here." I said,
like-
"Bro, you gotta find your own journey."
I was like, Jay, how do I sound less like you? That's my one main question. Every
Like
comic
when-
that asks me for advice, I'll be like, don't listen to Jay Rich. No.
That's the first thing. That's the first thing.
I would say when I knew I had 10 minutes of like a solid set, man, it was probably like
Notice how he stopped on fire. He just said the sound.
yeah.
Well, you got fired.
I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
It probably took like maybe about 4 years when I knew that I had for sure 10 minutes that I could take anywhere.
But why aren't you guys going out there and fucking with other people? There's so many festivals. I've seen you in Zero, both of you.
To be honest with you, though,
You're
man,
fucking amazing.
bigger
You're
than the
amazing.
festival.
Come on.
Okay, but we were
Big
just
guy.
talking about this earlier, though, and I'm glad he brought this up. I'll just make this
Yeah.
quick comment.
Go
We
ahead.
were literally just talking about this earlier with one of the other comics, Christina Pickles. She was right here.
A newer
And
comic.
The newer comic,
Yeah.
yeah. And she was talking about your the festival, or not the
Big
contest that you're doing.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
she,
yeah, that
she was like, oh, she asked me, she goes, oh, do you do contests? And I was like, not really. I was like, to be honest with you, no, because after a while you start realizing that there's a lot of politics involved. There's a certain type of
Well,
comedy
here's the
that they
thing, though,
want,
When I
Rudy.
join
and a certain type of
competitions, I don't
act.
care about the
I agree.
win. I care about the reason why I
connections?
no, not even just connections, but that's a big part of it. But I love competitions. Everybody bring their fucking A game. It's about to be a fucking fire.
Well, if
show.
there's like a real, like the legit comedy competitions where there is basically people that are from CAA and like people that were like industry over there, you go up there and fucking nail it. You'll nail it. You both of you guys will nail it. There's 4 of them. You got to pick one and just get in one of them.
But I feel like certain comedy competitions, and you guys tell me if
it's
I'm
not a
wrong.
competition. So here's the thing, though, Rudy.
So okay, it's not a competition. So what is it?
It
then?
is a comedy competition at the
Okay.
end of the day. But if you were to show out like you would, and you would as well, you get to the finals. You don't come in first. Who cares?
Right.
Oh, I
Every
see what you're
industry
saying.
person on the industry side is like, I would like to fuck with this guy.
Right.
The majority of people that gets fucked with are the people, the guys that probably didn't win it.
So it's not just the guys who actually win, the guys or girls that
Well, the
win
guys
the whole
that win
thing.
it will get a lot of crazy,
Yeah.
like really good stuff. But at the end of the day, it's like you have to be showcased to people that can help you guys out. You cannot be doing the
No,
same.
you're right. You're right. No, that's a good point. Now let me ask you this question though. Off that point, is it so? You're saying that it is worth to pay because sometimes you do have to pay for these
You do,
competitions.
yeah, sometimes.
You're saying that it is worth to pay if you look at it from the perspective of fuck it. If I don't win, I don't win. I'm gonna try, but I'm really paying
Yeah.
to get this fucking crazy like exposure, like for reals. You know, motherfuckers booking to be like,
Yeah.
oh, it's exposure. It's like, no, it's not, blood. It's a fucking.
Well,
it's
number
a
one-
barber shop. It's a closed
Yeah, yeah.
barber shop. It's
Well,
8:30.
usually-
Ain't nobody getting a haircut.
Yeah. Usually the festivals that if you actually kind of dime out, like maybe 4 or 5 of them, will make you pay like $50. But at the end of the day, you're gonna be performing against. You're gonna be performing in front of a bunch of people that own comedy clubs.
Right.
So $50, you probably make
I see what you're
tremendous
saying.
amount of money return on that.
I'm not gonna
if
lie.
you're good.
Yeah.
But by the way, I would only recommend it to certain like you guys would clean up in these things.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. That when you look at it that way, I can understand the logic behind that. Because my whole logic this whole time has been like, man, I've done a few of them. Some of them I've had to pay for. Is it really worth paying for something that I kind of feel like there's a little political, edge to it? There's a political twist. But I understand if you look at it as a way to invest in your own shit.
Oh yeah,
most definitely. I totally see that.
Stop fucking buying cases of Corona, you will have money to join these fucking things.
2 cases is one entry fee.
Fucking cases and tequila every fucking night.
Bro, well, I gotta work on my set. Damn, Jay. I need to get better. But you want me to be big and strong?
Now listen, wait a minute.
So no, I didn't get you guys' 2 answers. Rudy said 4 years until he died.
Before I felt like I had 10 strong. Yeah.
Kabir, how many years or how it was from the first time you hit the mic? You said fuck it.
Yeah, so I would say that pretty much. I don't want to sound like an asshole.
Everything is gorgeous.
I think it was like 9 months in when I won Rooster Teeth Feathers, so that was about 17 minutes of kill.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Is that what it was?
Jay?
17 minutes?
Of course, like you have the two thingamajiggies.
The racial tension in this room right now when a black man is not
A little too brown for you, huh, Jay?
Hey, you got all.
Hey, by the way,
black. Yeah, I'm like Hartley black. What are
I'm
you
a
talking
little darker than you.
Bro, if you black, then I'm gonna start wearing dashikis.
Hey, you need to. You look Arab over there. You should. Isn't it Ramadan? Why the fuck are you eating?
I don't practice.
Rich, who's your favorite comedian?
Wait a minute, let me answer his question first. Don't
Yeah.
take over Ric James' show. You're not the
Ric
leader
James
here.
without
Ric
a
James
K.
is the
Sorry,
leader.
that's
to
it.
answer his question, I thought I had a fire 10 the first year. I thought. Because I was beating, motherfuckers like this. But when I got around some real comedians, it didn't. I know the real fire 10 came in 30.
Who's the first real comedian you ever met that you fucking respected?
That I respected?
And loved and thought that he was hilarious?
Bill Bellamy. He was the nicest motherfucker.
Did you see his set though? Like,
no, he helped me tag.
Why'd you say it like that, you asshole? Like,
No, he seen my
his stand-up is absolute trash.
No, shit.
What?
Uh-oh.
Are you stupid?
Bill
You know we're recording this podcast.
Are you
asshole.
What are you guys talking about?
Blood. Monster. Hey,
I've always
Bill
like
Bellamy
that
told
sounds
me 2
improv.
things.
It was fucking
That's
rough.
how I got better. Bill Bellamy says, hey, bro, tell him the joke, then show him the joke. Act out. Act out every motherfucking thing. Make these people love you. Why do you think I destroyed tonight? Why do you think they're throwing pussy on the stage tonight? Did you see the pussy that got thrown? It was splat all on the motherfucker.
We did not.
And all that different type of shit because of what Bill Bellamy told me at the Improv in San Jose. I've been a monster ever since, and that was that coincides with the question.
So tell him the joke, then show him the joke. What do you, well, I'm not giving no opinion. This is clearly between both of you guys right now. I'll give my opinion at the end.
Well, give your opinion of who's the first one that you fucked with that you saw.
No, Bill
Bellamy
is really funny, but I
Bill
like.
Bellamy's fucking saucy. The only major comedian I ever went on tour with was Paul Mooney. I did a whole year with him every fucking weekend.
That's a beautiful thing.
And the cool part about it, I lie to you not. I thought I was trying to do the. You know how you beg.
First question.
No, you know how you
okay,
beg
Diane
to go on the road?
Sawyer.
You know how you beg to go on the road? I can't wait to go on the road. Blood, that's some tiring fucking shit.
Right.
Yeah,
Be careful what you pray for, bro.
Right.
Bro, they had like.
I almost got divorced over that road. Because I'm home fucking. No, all bullshit aside. I'm home. I get back home on Monday. I'm sleep Tuesday.
Right.
I got a little bit of time Wednesday. We're flying fucking back out Thursday. And then I'm not back again till, you feel me? But me and my wife got to understand, and now we had to really talk about it. But I didn't really know what the road really, really.
It's some decisions that have to be made.
And the cool part about it, I'm fucking with a motherfucker that's really booked these days over the weekend. Like a lot of us do like one-nighters, but I'm fucking with weekend comics.
Right.
The first time going on the road, blood almost fucked my whole life
Right.
up.
Because that's a big jump.
Because the thing is, fuck the money. Rent was getting paid through all this shit. Kids getting all the shit. But
Hey, hold on a
it's the
second, Jay.
time.
I think this was done.
Yeah. I think we're going to have to cut it right here.
But anyway.
Boy Charlie Murphy, my main man, Ric James. That's the one you think, the comedian Ric James. Get up.
I can't hear my neighbor crying, I can't breathe.
Please hit the subscribe button down low so you can see all new clips, all new episodes coming to you.